All right, I went over to the peninsula and got that stand I had over there on the tree. I jumped deer too, a bunch of does over there bedded. But this is my tree right here. That's all the privet. All the deer sign, well, it's pretty much everywhere down here, but it's real heavy along the edge of the privet. And I'm right here behind this big blowdown. Big blowdown there. So I'm boxed in. So I'm boxed in right here with these two blowdowns. So the other blowdown up there, that stand is right up that runway where I've been hunting on top. I got me a straight line on my app from that stand to right here. And then I can use that big root ball to find it easy in the morning. But I believe, I think I can kill one right here. I can get in and out pretty good too. I don't drop down on the bottom until the last minute, and it's coming down right there. Come around that little blow down and get right here in my tree. Up here in these privets, right next to the river. I've seen more deer sign here than anywhere, so this is where they're at. A lot of feeding sign where they're scratching in the mud. A lot of deer tracks, fresh. I'll mark me a tree. Probably over there at the base of the ridge. I'm gonna try to get on the outside edge of this privet. I'm kind of in the, up under the privet now. But get on the outside edge. Where I saw so much feed sign, and stand there and look at the base of the ridge and look for a tree from over here. But a lot of activity in here, a lot of fresh sign. That's what I've been looking for, is fresh sign. This is where them deer came from that morning, last week. Those 13 does. Because I was right up there on the ridge on the top. All right, came down up on the ridge where I hunted this morning down here on the bottom, close to these privet thickets. It's December 21st. Come down here because I had some deer come up to me last week, 13 does. And this big privet thicket usually holds deer, especially late season, so I came down here just to see what kind of signs here, and it's tore up down here. They've been feeding heavy, traveling, bedding. Some buck tracks down here too, not just does, so I've got a spot over here. I went and grabbed a frame to one of my old summits I had over here about 360 yards and brought it over here to this spot. So down here on the river bottom, river bottom's changed a lot this year from the hurricane. Just a lot of blowdowns. It really rattled the deer for several weeks, and they really have never really got back right. They're down here now, but I mean, it's pretty much where the only place an abundance of food is on this river bottom. So, but they love them privets. They love bedding in them, feeding on them when they have to. I can't imagine them tasting good, but they do feed on them. So I'm gonna ease back to where I was and get my stand. But just as I was walking, I was gonna video a little bit. I know a lot of people probably hadn't been on the river bottom where the hurricane come through, but it pretty much devastated these river bottoms. It definitely pinpointed the deer movement it funneled them more, but it just changed everything. It wasn't as cut and dry and easy as I thought to get back on them. It's just been an off year for me, but it's been another good year. Every year, the Lord blesses me with a good health to continue hunting's a good year. But, you know, as you can see, you just got to pick your way through here. I mean, the deer do the same thing. But I've had a good year. King disappeared. Those that have been following my channel know that. I don't know if somebody's killed him or what. Or I do realize he could be here. He's just got good at getting around my cameras after me getting him for 3 years, maybe, I don't know. But I haven't got him. I did find some big deer this year. Found a really big deer on another piece, a couple hours away, a QDMA track. That deer was harvested by another hunter, but see, I get off track, not thinking, walk myself into a pinch in these blowdowns. But yeah, that was a really big deer. But another man got him, which I'm glad, because a deer like that deserves to be on somebody's wall. And I found out a lot of info from him, met a couple guys. Hopefully, maybe we'll do some hunting together down the road, or you never know, but it's just good to meet other people that like to chase big deer, because so often on these dang deer hunting pages on social media, for some reason the majority of the people just, I don't know, man, they just don't like people that like to hunt big deer. I ain't figured that out yet, really, to be honest with you. But it's always good to find other people that, I mean, this one guy, he's hardcore like me, I believe. I think both of them are, but I've talked to one more than the other. I mean, he does it 365 too, in the woods all the time. So anyway, I need to quit videoing this bush walk, because I had a track through here, but I'm not paying attention. But I just wanted to try to video a little bit. I don't know how many more hunts we're gonna have this year. It's supposed to warm up next week, which is Christmas week. When it gets warm in December in South Carolina, you can pretty much hang it up for deer moving. It's just tough. Gosh, man, I see. As you can see, look at that. You know, they're having to work their way through all this stuff. Good gracious. They're down here. But it's just, next year, this river bottom's going to be amazing for a couple reasons. The deer will have had a year, pretty much, to get used to their new travel routes, use them, start using them, and that'll help me too in figuring them out. But the big plus is the food. See, a lot of these places, all these openings that the sunlight's going to hit the ground, that sunlight hadn't hit the ground in years, is going to create a lot of food. I mean, it's already doing it now. Some of those late season plants that they like to feed on. Good, I got up to this green spot. I was hoping I would, so y'all could see it. But some of this late stuff that comes up in the river bottoms in the south in the wintertime, becomes their main food source. Now, last year it was a little different because the acorns lasted. They were eating acorns when they were shedding. Last year, that's actually where I found king sheds, was on an oak ridge. Never found sheds on oak ridges until last year. But anywho, this right here, this little spot right here, I tell you what, this is public land, so I don't even know if I can throw out some seed to plant. I don't think I can, but they are coming. Look at this. They are coming to this little green patch right here. You see it's surrounded by just gigantic willow oaks and birch, river birch, blowdowns that fell down, but they're wearing this out. I call these Jesus food plots because ain't no man planted them. This is all the Lord right here. But next year, when this gets a good spring and summer of sun, this little spot right here, I mean, it looks like somebody pushed up a food plot on a private club right here. The way these trees have fell all around it, but that's basically what I wanted y'all to see, was that right there. And just these, man, this right here last year, that right there was a big time trail and rutting area. Got King on camera right there several times, but as you can see, looks like a bomb went off right there. But really the movement's just over here now. So let me put this camera away so I can make some time. I'm a good ways from where I need to be to get out of here. 2.5 miles that way. But of course, I gotta take the scenic route. I can't help it. It's late season, I'm on the river bottom, and I got a gun on my shoulder. I'm gonna walk this river bottom with the wind in my face, you can bet that. All right, peace out. See, this is another. See, I just stick all this stuff up in my little brain. And the Lord's gave me the ability to remember this stuff, but see all of this? See how it's laying? It's all laying one way. And it's like that for a long way. Just on top of each other, all the way out through there. So these deer are having to keep this way. They like to go up in there, but see right now, they can't. I mean, they could, but they choose not to. They just exert too much energy trying to get over that. So what I do, that's why I walk so much, man. I remember all this stuff. And that got big old tracks. Is eventually I'm gonna come to an opening where they can shoot through it. And that is a spot you need to remember. Good spot for cameras next year. See, you got a bunch of trees. There goes a deer right there. like I said, they can get through it when they have to. Wow. Yeah, that was a doe. But you see, she was laying right here close. She probably fed right here before she laid down. She was laying in that little spot right there. This stuff right here. She's created another, these big blowdowns all around. It's created another open spot. I don't know if I can get through here or not. I usually cross out there, but I'm walking closer to the river this time. I don't like to walk the same track twice, especially when I'm shed hunting, but anytime really, sometimes you miss stuff if you walk the same way in and out every single time. So, I just bump it over 30, 40 yards from where I walked last time. Because it's just relearning this river bottom all over again now because of the hurricane. Oh boy. Okay, right here. Yeah. See, deer ain't no different than us. They gonna take the path of least resistance, and that's what I'm doing. Now you notice when I jumped that doe, she made a path of least resistance out of here quick. But yeah, it's getting thick. I might video a little bit more before I get back, but we'll see what we can do. Something else I wanted to show y'all here, coming out of that thick edge on the river. Real good trail right here. You can see through there, but this big wide open spot right here with the sun, you can see the tree line, or excuse me, water line on all these trees. And I will tell you, standing here, that is 8 to 10 feet, that mud line. That's how high the water got where I'm standing during the hurricane. But you can really tell it right here, looking out through there. The colors change at the water line. That's amazing. Where I'm standing was, water was right there. It's another good trail right here. Water's always stood right here. It'll dry up right here at last in the summertime. Good day for walking. Back on that trail right here, look at that. It is hard to beat. In the big woods anyway, it's hard to beat the river bottom in late season. Hard to beat it. All right. We might be back, we might not.